Just waiting for our diplomats to come back now so that we can start demanding tributaries. Establish tributary. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. Fantastic. Awesome. Great. Tibet. Are they not a tributary? Can we not make them a tributary? Maybe because they're already allied to us. I don't know. Mongolia doesn't want to be a tributary. Ming definitely doesn't want to be a tributary. Bengal is definitely not going to want to be a tributary. Pasai, are they already paying us tribute? Yes. Brunei is already paying us tribute. Makassar. Let's improve relations with them. Tidor is paying tribute to the Ming. Ternate. Ternate we can get on our side. Oh yeah, we have a looming disaster because we need to accept at least 2 Chinese cultures. So let's accept Cantonese. And let's accept... Why can't we accept Min or Miao? I didn't even see them on the list. Does it have to be part of our Cord territory, or... I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, Emperor of China in name only. So yeah, we have to make sure that we have at least 2 accepted Chinese cultures. Royal marriage from Tibet, cool. Who else can we tribute? All these others are like Europeans. Bakhmanis, do they want to pay us tribute? Do we have an alliance with them? Can we get an alliance? What's our current... Yeah, they're rivals with Bengal, Vijayanagar, Persia. It's mainly going to be Ming, I think, that's hurting our mandate the worst. So we're going to have to go to war with them again pretty soon. Oh, Tibet is still paying tribute to Ming. Ah, that's what I should have done. I should have done some transfer subject stuff to get them to... Alright, so how long is our truce with the Ming? We might need to declare a no CB war. 1714, we'll see if we can survive that long without losing all of our mandate. Yeah, didn't think through that I should have made them transfer all of their tributaries to me before we made that peace deal. That was a mistake. Just looking at what the new world looks like. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get tributaries with Makassar and with Makassar and Ternate. Oh wow, they're way in the no column actually. These guys are almost wanting to be our tributary. Yeah, core some stuff. Coring stuff is good. The Enlightenment. The last century has seen rationalism and empiricism gaining an ever-increasing popularity among the great minds of the age in letters, publications, or coffee houses. Kings, scientists, philosophers, and litterateurs are discussing the merits of tolerance, the scientific method, and the spreading of Enlightenment ideals to all humanity. From universities or courts of enlightened monarchs, expeditions are being sent to measure, catalog, weigh, and map the world so that we can better understand the laws that govern all things around us. Others then discuss the laws that govern society and try to reach an understanding of the rights of man. In Beijing, a colossal undertaking has begun in the assembly of a complete encyclopedia of all knowledge. The light of reason has now been lit, and many will not rest until it's been brought to all corners of the earth. So Beijing, I believe, is the birthplace of the Enlightenment. Believe it or not. Hang on, yeah. There it is. So they were the birthplace of manufactories and the Enlightenment. I think we have enough universities that we should be able to adopt that fairly quickly. We still have a large loan out. We probably want to pay that off first. History of the Ming Empire. Emperor, your reign has ushered in a new era, and as the Ayutthaya complete their takeover, China will undoubtedly prosper for many years to come. Perhaps the time has come to take a look back at the Ayutthaya Empire and start the compilation of their history. Compiling the fortunes of China during their entire reign would cost a fair bit of money and take many bureaucrats quite some time, but the benefits might outweigh the cost. Yeah, let's do a thorough work for 10 mandate. We'll have to take out another loan, but that's okay. Except now that we're now in debt. Partly because we sent 2 guys to the same place and we are paying to reinforce them. And we need to mothball our fleet. Okay. How close is this disaster? It's not very close. We've got time. Let's see. Diplomatic insult from Tibet. Those fuckers. Yeah, so hopefully we can ward off our mandate dropping too far. We might need to take admin ideas. Royal marriage from Korea, we'll take it. Yeah, we're probably going to have to take admin ideas to ward off falling mandate. Tidor, you want to become a... Are they already a tributary? Fuck. They became a tributary of the Ming. Would they accept fossilization? No. Okay, the fall of the Ming. Ming has fallen, and then the Ayutthaya dynasty is now believed to be the new holders of the Mandate of Heaven. We're expected to pick up the mantle of the Emperor and bring the Chinese people into a new era of prosperity and stability. If we want to win over the remaining supporters of Ming rule, we must start to build our own imperial bureaucracy and invest in strong and durable state. On the other hand, Fatracha I worries that disloyal officials will remain within any organization we inherit from his predecessors. So this would cost us a lot of money, but gives us 5 meritocracy and 10 mandate. This gives us 50 admin power. Or we can lose 10 mandate and 2 stability to get a lot of money. I'm going to do the one that gives us mandate. We need it right now. Yeah, we'll do a cheap archipelago frigate. Alright, so we're paying out the ass in interest now, I believe. Naga now has the culture we desire. Finish making these cores. Luckily they're cheap. You do not want to be emperor in name only. So let's see, this is giving us national unrest and stability cost modifier currently. Oh, we're also probably paying... Yeah, we're paying out from overextension too, so once we make all these cores, we'll be back on track to paying off our loans quicker, which I think we have 3 loans out right now. Yeah. Small price to pay to be Emperor of China. Alright. What was the one that was close? This is the one that's pretty close. Turn 8. Let's see. Call diplomat from Makassar. Maintain diplomat in turn 8. Okay, so... Pasai, Dali, and Brunei are already paying us tribute. These guys, we have capped out the reputation that we can get for them so far, but we can use great power influence to hopefully get it the rest of the way. Just need a little more money. Influence nation. Boom. How close are they to accepting a tributary? Very close. We might just need to send them a very small amount of money. Decay of the examination system. The examination system has served the emperors of China well for centuries. In theory, it allows us to ensure that only those of the best ability will be selected to act as the officials of the emperor. Lately, however, it's widely accepted that the general level of essays of the examinees have been decreasing. Even the work this year's Optimus is much worse than the failures of some years, according to master examiners. Well, that's not good. Making me pay more for advisors. Alright. Morocco now has the culture we desire. The Pope has proclaimed colonial Peru to be the sole dominion of Portugal, and that does not affect us at all. Let's see. How will that... Does that tip the scales? Yes. They will be a tributary now. Lingyun... A bunch of places are now part of our patrimony. And our king is an inspiring leader. Alright, there we go. We have a new tributary. We're actually going to ask all of our tributaries for money at this point, because we need to get out of debt. And we're going to put 2 diplomats on own subject countries. Pull our diplomat out of Ternate. Okay. We can make some states, which we should do. Now, the monastic orders want control of more provinces. By the way, can I convert? I cannot convert to Confucianism, unfortunately. We do have a lot of Confucian provinces. Maybe I need to move the capital to do that? We'll see. So the monastic orders want control of more land. By the way, my novels are now called Chinwangs. That's Chinwang. You can have that province. You happy? Good. And still have the looming disaster. So can we accept... Good, we can now accept Min. So that disaster is no longer a concern. We are now no longer in danger of being seen as emperors of China in name only. Oh, we can gain meritocracy from spending military power now. That's awesome. Yearly prestige. Oh, institution embracement cost is going to hurt. Max absolute. Did our max absolutism go down? Yes, it did, unfortunately. Celestial Empire is not as absolute as our previous government type. Oh, awesome. Are these separatists? Oh, I hope they're separatists. Ming noble rebels. Ming particularists. Oh, we want separatists. We want lots of nations to break out of the Ming and make them die. That would be amazing. They're at +1 stability. They should still have the Lost Mandate modifier, too. Do we have... We might need to go to war with Bengal, honestly. That might be our next... Our next order of business, is getting them to release some border states that we can then turn into tributaries. Tibet, Buryatia... Tidor, still paying tribute to the Ming. Who is this? Is this Tidor? Oh, Ming is actually colonizing there now. Korea and Shoni are still paying tribute to the Ming, too. Yeah, I really should have done a transfer subjects. I did not think about that. Yeah, I think we can stop the bleeding somewhat by... Oh yeah, we didn't even look at these objectives. Or no, wait. The age hasn't started yet. So Age of Revolutions... Enlightenment has been discovered and has been true for at least 120 months. So we're close. 90 months away from the next stage starting. We can refuse, actually. Allies, maybe. Neighboring countries. Just give our diplomats something to do. Losing mandate faster than I thought. But yeah, so we'll go to war with Bengal once everything is cored. Is everything cored? Getting close. So let's stage our troops. Let's stage our troops near Bengal. I'm going to turn back on the forts that don't cost us anything. We don't have any really imminent rebellions right now. So I'm just scoping out the force limits here. Should be able to operate fairly safely. Who are Bengal's allies? Vijayanagar. So it'll be a large war, but we're gonna make them release a bunch of nations so that we can establish tributaries in India. That should slow down, if not stop, the bleeding until we can have our truce with Ming be up and go to war with them again. We'll send these guys to Europa University. And we shouldn't really need that many troops to hold down this area. Woolman now is the culture we desire. That's great. Yeah, since we're now paying an institution penalty, we might as well finish out the idea group first. How are we doing in terms of institution spread? Casey's now barking to go out. Okay. Yeah, let's keep one of these guys on either side of the strait. Gwilyn is now a core. How much do we have left to core? There's 3 more provinces. Does Japan want to pay us tribute? They're probably too big for their britches. Yeah. They are too highly developed to want to pay us tribute. Crooked charlatans in Bengal have sown dissent in our population. Those crooked charlatans. Let's see, we can make another state. Let's do it. Core it. Fantastic. We're not anywhere near our state limit, I don't think, are we? 24. I can never remember where that that button shows up. Under here. Okay, we have 26 states, and we can have up to 36. So yeah, we should be able to state everything. How did we run out of money? Oh, it renewed the loan. Okay. Awesome. So we've cored everything. I'm going to wait for the year to tick over. And we will start planning our war against Bengal, our hated enemy. How's our war exhaustion doing? Is it? Yeah, it's gone back down to 0. So we're doing well on that. Manpower is definitely bouncing back. So I think I'm going to end this recording here. Also, let's turn off this fort because it's not bordering a rival, so it's costing us money. Keep the capital fort off. Good. Actually, we can probably delete some of these. Yeah, like, let's just delete this fort. Yeah, we don't really need it. And, did we not gain the fort? Oh, we didn't take Canton. That was kind of dumb of us. I should have gotten East Guangdong too. It probably would have exceeded our war score. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this session. Be sure to check out loresworn.com. That's our website. We are at Loresworn Order on Twitter. I am at AsaTJ. That is ASATJ. The Thai Dynasty has taken the mandate of heaven, and we are on the rise. We are going to get some unified China CBs. We're going to force Ming to transfer subjects to us. We're going to split Bengal into a bunch of successor states that are going to pay us tribute. And hopefully we'll get Tibet to pay us tribute too, because that's going to be a problem if we have to drop them as an ally and go to war with them. Yeah, this is the new China. This is China rising. We're eventually going to want to take over the entire Chinese super region. So fun stuff is on the way. Subscribe to see more, and we will catch you guys next time.